I didn't know what to expect coming in here. My good friends really put it in front of me and encouraged me to take a step and come and do this, even though I'd done a couple of programs previously over the last 9 years. And they encouraged me enough that I did it. But phase one really blew me away. It's a deep, deep dive. And I had this image of like halfway through, I'm like, man, you guys kind of took me out like they do the Navy SEALs when they take them a mile out the ocean and throw them in the ocean and tell them to swim back. And they're like, you can do it. I'm like, you kind of, it leads you into a very, very deep dive of some of the reasons that we're here from. But it also, it, as all of us know that have been there or are going through it, it takes us into understanding how to really take on the mindfulness mindset and be present and not future trip, or just to begin to recognize the things that are tripping us up that have gotten us into our addiction and brought us where we're at. The addiction and loss connection was the biggest one for me. Being able to, I knew coming in where the losses were. And I had 3 significant losses the first year after I came back from my first rehab in 2014. So I went to rehab, came back, and then had significant losses that really just threw me right back into addiction. And they helped me, I knew where they were, I kind of knew what they were, but it was very fuzzy to me, and this phase one really helped it come into clarity and helped me see it more clearly, understand it, see that timeline is very revealing, just to put it into timeline and understand how loss leads to addiction, which leads to more loss, which leads to more addiction. And I've shared this with a couple people, but the image I got on there was like that old Chinese emblem that has the 2 dragons in a circle, and each one's consuming the other one's tail. Ouroboros. That's the image I got, was that, like 2 creatures in our lives that are just feeding on each other and they never stop. And somewhere along the line we have to learn how to break that cycle of addiction and loss. And so I'm really excited. I was way more emotional about getting done with phase one than I thought I would be. I was fighting back a tear, but I'm excited, looking forward to the rest of them. Thank you.
We believe that you should empower the individual, and that we need to show them what went wrong and then give them their power back so that they can tackle addiction as an issue and overcome that.
With your program, how successful are you?
And so we track them all the way through the program and then after the program. And last year we ranked #1 in the entire nation based off of success and overall results.
So if people wanted to get more information, where do they go?
ElevateRehab.org.